start of the NFL season on yesterday. NFL star Tyrese Hill was forcefully dragged out of his car. And you're going to find out in the upcoming video that I'll show you how the police officers, through their racism, that's a bunch of racist cops, Spanish racist cops, deliberately and systematically mistreated this NFL star. Then they tried to lie and cover it up. And the only reason why the full video is being released by the police department is because they're trying to CYA. And you know what that means. Tyrone Bowman live. First, I'm going to read this article as written in Complex, and then I'm going to show you the video from the Miami Herald. So let's get down to it. The headlines from Complex reads, Tyreek Hill detained. Body camera footage shows police forcefully dragging NFL star from his car. Hill was briefly detained by police on Sunday ahead of the season opener game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Body camera footage of Tyreek Hill's arrest over the weekend has emerged online. In the nearly 4-minute clip circulating on social media, the Miami Dolphins wide receiver is seen having an exchange with local law enforcement just outside of Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. An officer is seen approaching Hill's car and asks him why he didn't have his seatbelt on. But it's unclear what words were exchanged after. Moments later, the NFL star rolls up his window and the officer tells him to keep it down before ordering him to exit it altogether. I would show you the video from X, but I don't like Elon Musk and I don't like his racist X, formerly known as Twitter, so I don't show crap from X. A different officer then opens the door, pulls out Hill, and immediately drags him to the ground. The player, who was on the phone with his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, dropped his cell phone and shouts, "I'm getting arrested, Drew." Quote, "When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?" The second officer says at the 1:13 minute mark in the video. "I was getting out," Hill replies. "Too late," the officer says back before another cop places Hill in handcuffs. Now, you know, if this was a white NFL star on the magnitude of Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers or some of these other white boys, you know damn well they would not have done this to them. But these cops are out of pocket. I don't care if they're white cops or black cops. You got black cops that are racist toward their own people. These were racist Spanish cops down in Miami because they think they're one of the all boys club until they get their wake-up card. So what happened to him should not have happened. How many white people or stars drive with their seatbelts not fastened? They don't get mistreated. They don't get dragged out of the car. They don't get cussed at. They don't get handcuffed. They don't get put on a curb and left there like they're some type of criminal. This attack on black athletes, black politicians, black ordinary people, let me tell you something, black folk, we in America have rights. We have more power than you can imagine. It's time for us to unite on all levels, irregardless of our status, irregardless of our education, irregardless of where we live. When you attack one of us, you attack all. Point blank. There is no passivity of turning the other cheek. Damn that. We're not turning the other cheek. What these officers did was downright damnable and criminal. And that's why the superintendent of police released the hardcore video, because they know that their asses are going to be sued, and they're going to be sued big time. Point blank. I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to play with it. They're going to be sued. And they know they're going to be sued. You can justify what your racist cops did down in Miami, and they get the green light from their racist governor, Santos, who's Hispanic. He thinks he's a white man too, you know. But as long as you play political game and you're on their side, they would try to justify any and everything. Another shocking moment in the video occurs when Hill was moved to the sidewalk, like I just said. As he tells a police officer he recently had surgery on his knee. He is forcefully brought to sit down on the curb by a separate officer who approaches him from behind. Why? Why? The NFL should be outraged over this. They're looking for him to be in the stadium as a part of the team, and here he is being arrested on his way to the game. Makes no sense. And every time I see a video like this, every time I come across a story like this, I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to report it, whether folk like it or not. Did you have surgery on your ears when we told you to put the window down? A police officer can be heard saying. Shortly after, Hill's teammates, Callis Campbell and Odell Beckham Jr., listen, Odell Beckham Jr. arrived on the scene, but the police quickly ordered them to get back in their car. Campbell also entered up being placed in handcuffs, but it's unclear what he was specifically said for. Every one of their asses need to be fired. Every last one of them. I don't care. All of them should be fired unceremoniously. Point blank fired. It makes no sense. If you can't be a police officer and abide by the oath that you took, then don't be one. This is the reason why I'm becoming a lawyer. This is the reason why, right here, because of stuff like this. Because of the injustice that I see every day toward our people. And that is the bottom line. You got politicians out here running out of control, saying any and everything that they want to say. You got rogue cops out here saying and doing whatever they want to do. No matter what the repercussions or the consequences are, they do it anyway. Hill was only temporarily detained. That does not matter. And later played in the season opening game against the Jacksonville Jaguars that day. Now, listen to this BS statement from the superintendent of police. Quote, in our commitment to transparency and maintaining public trust, we are releasing the body-worn camera, or the BWC footage related to the recent incident involving Tyreek Hill, said Miami-Dade PD Director Stephanie V. Daniels in a statement on Monday shared to Instagram. She continued, while standard protocol is to release body cam footage after the internal review has concluded, the available body cam footage, a combined 105 minutes, 33 seconds, is being released today following the incident to reinforce the department's commitment to keeping the public informed. That's a lie. You released the body cam footage because you know you're going to be sued. That's why you released it. You're trying to justify what your officers did, and you're trying to, because you can't cover it up, because there were too many cameras going. So you had no choice but to release the video, and in an attempt to save face, you want to have your secretary draw up some BS statement. The department is committed to conducting a thorough, objective investigation. No, you're not. Into this matter, and we will continue to update the public on the outcome of that process. It's called sue, sue, sue. Get your lawyers together, sue everybody involved. They don't have the money to back it up. Sue them. Sue every last one of them. Down. Quote, this is what Tariq says. They said I was speeding, reckless driving, or whatever. Hill told reporters during a post-game interview while noting he didn't mention who he was during the incident. What difference does that make? I wasn't raised like that no-name drop. If you said I did something, write me a ticket and do whatever you have to do, but don't be disrespectful. All right, let's get to the video. And I'm going to let you see 5 minutes of it. These people are out of pocket. Every time you turn around, they're doing things they have no business doing, and then they try to justify it. This makes no kind of sense. Make sure I got everything here. All right, here we go. The sound will be on in a couple minutes. Take a closer look.
arrested, Drew. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? I'm getting out. You understand? Not when you want, but when we tell you. You're a little confused. I'm getting out, bro. Too late. Too late. All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro. We are. We will. Good, bro. It is good. Hey, Drew. Hey. Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying. Bro. Y'all. Don't move. Good. Bro, you beating on my window like you crazy. You set him up? Why y'all beating on my window like y'all crazy for? Damn, yo, bro. Dude beating on my window like he crazy. I ain't do nothing, twin. Damn.
Hey, don't park there. Don't park there.
Hey. Hold on, bro. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just had surgery on my knee, bro. I just surgery in your ears when we go there. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Hey, don't do, bro. Back up. Hey, call Drew. Call Drew. Call Drew. Call Drew. Call Drew. Hey, call Drew. Call Drew, bro. Call Drew. Call Drew. Hey, call Drew, bro. Hey, what? Hey, call Drew, bro. Just call Drew. Hey. Hey, listen. Hey, man, they got Tariq. The cops over here beating on him, man. They over here beating on Tariq,
Listen, big man. Don't park there, man. Just get in the car.
Hey, Drew, you gotta come, man.
Just get in the car.
Right up on the side of the,
Hey, get in the car. You're parked in the middle of the street.
I'm in the car. You gotta go before you get a ticket.
Hey, you're in the car.
Who's the driver? This is my car. All right, move. All right, I'll take that.
You gotta move right now. Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket too.
I'm coming.
Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license.
Leaving. Yo, what's
your license right now.
What's going on?
Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
Hey,
in the car. You're not gonna give me your license?
I'm leaving.
Let me have your license. Your license right now.
Sir,
hey, your license right now. Or I'm gonna lock you up. Your license right now.
He just told me to.
Your license right now. You're dealing with me now. Your license right now. We're not playing this game here, man. Alright, go get your license.
This is racism in full force.
Close the door.
These immigrants come to this country and think they're just gonna roll all over black people.
Get for 10 cents? How about a pocket full of cash to spend on a tropical...
These cops effed up. Point blank. And then when the white football players came on the scene, they changed their whole attitude. Now they want to take the cuffs off of him. They want to talk nice to him. They want to pretend that they didn't know what they were doing. These racist cops knew exactly what they were doing. Why? Because they do it every single day. Mistreatment of black people. How are you going to come from another country and you come into America and the people that you want to mistreat are black people? I'll bet you these Spanish cops would never do this BS to a bunch of white NFL players if they stopped them. All this because someone was not wearing a seatbelt and the man told you he just had knee replacement surgery and you don't care about it. And that's the reason why the director or superintendent or whatever they want to call them down there, I don't care. That's the reason why they released the full video, because they know that they messed up and they messed up bad. And they know that Tyreek Hill is going to sue them, as he should. No apologies to be offered. It is completely wrong. Every day in America, black people are mistreated on some level or another. This two-tier judicial system, it's got to change. No justification whatsoever. Every last one of them should be fired and they should be sued. And he needs to file assault and battery charges against each and every one of them. And then the man still had to go on and play in a game day opener after being violently arrested for no apparent reason whatsoever. Never surrender, never quit.